If your mama says you're handsome, that doesn't say much. So how do you know if you're truly an attractive man? You may have a general idea, but one series of studies has recently shown that we tend to see ourselves as better looking than we actually are. Ouch. Luckily, there are 10 signs you are an attractive man that you can notice in your day-to-day. Let's check them out. Number 1, women ask you for your number. Some things in the dating world are standard, and one of those things is that guys tend to be the ones to ask for a phone number. If you're attractive, though, these rules won't apply, and you'll have either received numbers without asking or have been asked to give a girl your number yourself. Not for nothing, but I was the one who asked my boyfriend for his number. So is he attractive? Well, I'll let you guess that one on your own, but I sure think so. Number 2, your friends ask you for advice on dating and fashion. Attractive men have what women want and what other men wish they had. Other guys can't do much about their faces, but they can change their styles, haircuts, and mannerisms to give them more luck with the ladies. That's why your male guy friends may ask you for advice on these things, or even more commonly, they will start to low-key copy your style without saying anything at all. Take it as a compliment. Number 3, people and babies stare at you often in public. Listen, a hottie is just going to turn more heads. Other people will notice you, and you'll notice that other people notice. As for the babies, this one is interesting. Scientists have shown that babies prefer people with more symmetrical faces, the same quality that other adult studies have correlated with attractiveness. Do babies seem mesmerized by you? If so, they probably aren't the only ones. Number 4, women seem to gush at you. If you're an attractive man, women you don't know very well may seem to gush at you or be thrown off by your presence. Gushing at you could mean being over-attentive or talking way too much. Others may seem frazzled, nervous, or even visibly blush when you address them. This could happen when you're receiving a service, like at a restaurant, or if you're assigned to work with someone new. Number 5, others volunteer to work with you. Speaking of work, being attractive seems to make you more likely to succeed in it. As much as we want to be unbiased, there is a preference for employees and bosses who are more physically attractive. These same people are actually more likely to be promoted, although this could also have to do with their self-confidence and presentation. Basically, if you feel like you're extra loved at work even though you put in the same effort as the next guy, your looks may have something to do with it. Number 6, people gravitate towards you. It's called being attractive for a reason. You literally attract people to you. Think of moths and bright lights. Okay, no, let's not get carried away. I'm not a moth just because I'm drawn to a handsome man. But if you are that handsome man, you'll notice that people come up to you, listen to you more intently, or just seem to stand closer to you than they would with the average Joe. This is seen a lot in group settings like classrooms, lunch areas, and workplace offices. When I used to work at a fancy golf club, there was a bartender named Jake who was quite the looker. Every time we were on break, it seemed like he had a crowd around him. I kid you not. The other bartender, who looked like the typical kid in the back of the classroom, him, not so much. Number 7, you feel secure about yourself. One sign that shows whether or not you're attractive is how you feel about yourself. Self-confidence is internal, sure, but a lot of it is impacted by how we're treated by others. If you're bullied or insulted, it's much more likely that you'll have lower self-esteem. If you're complimented or treated well, on the other hand, the contrary is true, which could point to better looks. Number 8, people compare you to actors or celebrities. If you've been told you should be an actor, only 2 things could be true. One is you're really dramatic and funny, and the other is that you're really good looking. Which one are you? Number 9, your female relatives always give you compliments. Remember that thing I said about your mom calling you handsome? Okay, well that still doesn't count, but if all of your aunts, female cousins, and any other ladies in your family constantly compliment you, you may have something there. Family tends to be upfront when it comes to our looks, so they probably wouldn't say you're looking good unless you really were looking good. Number 10, others assume you're a ladies' man. Really attractive men have a lot of options when it comes to women, so many of them tend to try out multiple options and get a bad rap for being a ladies' man. Whether or not this is your style is your business, but if you're attractive, people are going to naturally assume you either have a lot of women on call or aren't looking for something serious. You might hear girls say, "Yeah, right," when you tell them you're a one-lady kind of man, or things of that nature. All right, cowboy, so what's the verdict? Are you a stud or are you an okay average Joe? Hey, at this channel, we love them all, so no matter what your conclusion is, hold your head up high and stay confident. If you enjoyed the video, help out my own self-confidence with a like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching!